Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Sad news. 81-year-old former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani was seriously injured in a car crash in New Hampshire on Saturday. I mean, seriously injured, fam. He could die. Well, actually, they say he might survive. Appears to be doing okay. That's what I was hoping. I mean, that's what I was thinking the news was at first. In any event, fam, Rudy is the beloved New York mayor who implemented the stop and frisk, and he did it very well, and the people in New York were thankful for his assistance and his advocacy for making New York a safer place. Rudy Giuliani was one of the finer persons on the Trump campaign trail. He's a good friend with Trump. As you know, he and Trump had a thing once upon a time. He dressed in drag and Trump gave him a kiss. It was kind of freaky watching that, but anyway, Rudy Giuliani, fam, I need y'all to really pray for him as he has prayed for you. Pray for Rudy Giuliani. All right, now let's get serious. Rudy Giuliani is one of the worst human beings that ever existed. And I use the word human being very cautiously in regards to Rudy Giuliani. This dude is the worst of the worst. Do you know once upon a time he accused some black election poll workers of fraud? A mother and a sister sued him. I think they got like a judgment of like $148 million or something like that. And they were trying to take him to the cleaners, get everything that he had. But the judge spared him a couple of properties and some more valuables that he had. And they settled on a monetary compensation. They didn't say what the amount was, but they got paid something. This dude also, I recall him telling black fathers, he told black fathers to stay away from kids in the hood because you'll probably end up dead, or your child will probably end up dead. I'd like to remind you, fam, that most of the people that are in the hoods in America, and we're talking about the black neighborhoods of America, are hardworking, law-abiding citizens. See, a lot of y'all kind of slow. You ain't got no experience outside of what you see on TV and what comes down your news feed on the internet. You have no idea of a life outside of the life you live because you ain't been nowhere. You ain't seen nothing. So you come up, you hear whatever you hear the people on the news say, you believe them. Whatever you hear the police say, you believe them. Whatever you read in a book, you just automatically believe it. You have no life experiences outside of your bubble. I remember speaking at the University of Houston. This was back in the 90s, and I was speaking to their law school. And I'm telling them about my experience growing up, and they're going like, now these are supposed to be the best of the best. These are some of the smartest that generation had to offer. And they're going, they were totally dumbfounded, fam. They have no idea of what's going on. But they got an opinion. That's the trip part, ain't it? They have no idea what's really going on. They're totally ignorant to what goes on in predominantly low-income neighborhoods that black people live in. But they got a hell of an opinion. They got opinions. Anyway, Rudy Giuliani is one of the worst of the worst. Had he met his maker on yesterday, I don't know if that would have been too many people who would have been sad. This dude is evil personified. The dude admitted to voter suppression. He admitted to using voter suppression tactics against Hispanic voters. Now, I know some of you Hispanics out there voted for Trump. And you think that, I don't know, somehow, some way you thought Trump was going to look after you. I don't know what made you believe that, but you thought, hey, you know, he's not treating us like he's treating the Negroes. So anyway, Trump and Giuliani, they're buddies. You know, birds of a feather flock together. And these two were flocking hard. They were rolling stones. They kicking it hard, hanging hard. The best of the best buddies. So you think that this dude Trump ain't gonna have some of Giuliani ways, or Giuliani ain't gonna have some of Trump ways? So let's assume that you thought that Trump really was not a racist, right? Or really was not against you. Well, you know for a fact Giuliani is against you, and Giuliani is counted amongst one of his best friends. So you think that Trump wouldn't have some of those racist residuals? You know what I'm saying? Some of those racial remnants? You don't believe that? You got to be short bus window licking slow to not believe that Trump wouldn't have some shared values that Rudy Giuliani have. The dude defamed the black Georgia election workers with racist consequences. He also Islamophobic. Islamophobic, xenophobic, every kind of other phobic. He's every type of phobic, but hate phobic. You know what I mean? Like, this dude really thrives in hate. Yeah. I don't know how he survived, but that just goes to show you, fam, all you people out there that talk about karma, this dude is 81 years old. He's been evil personified. He's been the devil's advocate his entire life. And just when it looked like he might get what was coming to him, this fool popped right back up like nothing ever happened. 81 years old. 81. And he survives a car crash that severely injured him. He already up and talking. Maybe he'll get a nurse that don't really know what they're doing when they give him his prescription. Perhaps. No more talk.